All right, welcome to Etoile Gold. Let's go. Alright guys, this is Etoile Gold building model. The first thing I look for in a building model, number one, is a direction sign. So you can see here, this is the north, facing north is this way, and that's south. So you see three buildings here. The reason is because Etoile Gold is the third phase of this development. Etoile number 1 and 2 and the third one. I actually used to live in the second building. Here you see tower 1 and 2. They share a swimming pool. We loved it, and you have very nice views to the north and to the south. And this is the third building that they're gonna make it more amazing because they can see all the swimming pools that they have their exclusive views to the residents over here, and they have over 30,000 square feet of amenity space, including yoga room, workout station, meeting rooms, party room, guest suites. And look at this amazing lobby with concierge, super nice on Springer Avenue. 47th floor high, super nice view. From 4th floor to 15th floor, that's rental units, and from 15 floors and up, that's your residence. So really, you're buying with the price is already you're on 16th floor. How nice that is. You guys, one of the main selling features of Etoile Gold is this huge balcony space. The actual size you're seeing here is the actual size of the finished product. Can you imagine that? In Vancouver, you actually don't pay for the balcony space. You only pay the interior space, but you're getting this really for free, literally. Look at how big it is. You can jump here, you can run here, you can do sports here, you can fight here. If you have an argument with your wife, you can live here for 3 days, no problem, no more arguments. Let's come in. And you see all this curved kind of design of this balcony is synced with that French style of Etoile. Etoile in French, I think, means star. You shoot for the star and that's what you get. A golden lifestyle. Look at all the bronze and gold color, very long kitchen island with a waterfall design and a huge fridge and freezer. Gosh, and all the pantries. God, this is dream house. Okay guys, now we have seen the building model of Etoile Gold, what it looked like. Let's talk about the general area of Brentwood area. So as you can see, there's two highlighted lines here. From west to east, you have this low-heat highway, and from north to south, you have Millennium Avenue connecting Brentwood, which is North Burnaby, to Metrotown, which is South Burnaby. Right here, you see this big development here. That's Brentwood Mall. There are 3 high towers. That's Amazing Brentwood by Shape Properties. There are going to be another 2 phases coming up in 2028. Yeah, so now we're seeing this most famous development in this area. Amazing Brentwood by Shape Properties. Now, Shape Properties is a developer that focuses on building a lot of mass communities around malls. Like the famous projects here, Brentwood Mall, they have Richmond Center as well. They have City of Low-Heat. Very nice buildings. These buildings, they only have air cooling. They don't have air conditioning. The difference between air cooling and air conditioning is air cooling, for example, outside is 40 degrees Celsius. Air cooling can go back down to maybe, let's say, 28 degrees, 26 degrees. But air conditioning, where Seoul District has, is it can go as low as like 16 degrees, making you freezing cold. So one is more powerful, one is not. It depends on what you really want. Because here you have the prime location. Going down stairs, then you get to the SkyTrain station. And they manage it really well. Usually at so close to SkyTrain station, it's not as safe as some pure residential area, but they manage it really well. I don't really see any homeless people or any troublesome situation happening in here. And over here, another spot, they have 4 buildings, actually 3 buildings right now. Another one's getting developed called Seoul District by Apia. Yeah, that's a sign, so you can see Seoul District. This is phase 1, we have 4 phases. This is phase 1. We're flying into that Whole Foods circle. But over there, this is what we saw is phase 1. This is phase 2. They have offices, commercial space, and they have a residential. But on this side, that's phase 3 in Sky Court. I can drive in a little bit so you see. And this one that's getting built, that Solo District, so you see 95%, exactly what I said. That's phase 4 of Solo District. And over here, that's where Galore Station is, by Oni. There can be a few buildings over there. And over here, that's South Yards by Anthem Properties. Yeah, I think South Yard have at least like 9 buildings. And they're a really good price. There's 1 3-bedroom units I asked my client to buy. They're less than $1 million. That's about over 900 square feet. My client decided not to buy that time. Over here, there's 3 buildings along Wellington as well. There's a Juno 4465 Juno Street, and you have another Boudoir by Soterra, and you have Alaska building there. Moving towards the east side, here you see these 4 high-rise buildings. These are Concord, Brentwood, complete buildings, Hillside West and Hillside East. This is Concord Oasis. That's their future phases of that project. Now you can look at here, the highlighted buildings. This is where Etoile Gold is, and here are the 2 existing Etoile buildings, 1 and 2. And here is where Hold'em SkyTrain station is. Here are the 2 old Boza buildings called Legacy. So basically, this Etoile Gold is situated right between Hold'em SkyTrain station and Brentwood SkyTrain station, more close to Hold'em, about 5 minutes walk. We can go to the site now to see what's going on. Now we're at the actual site of Etoile Gold. As you can see, the signs right there. I'll tell you what's going to happen and what's happening right now within 500 meters of this actual site of Etoile Gold. So on the east side, as you can see, there's 2 other buildings. That's the first 2 phases from the same developer. The buildings are called Etoile 1 and Etoile 2, but they're much lower. Etoile Gold is about 47th floor high. The other 2 buildings about 20, 30 floor high. They have their own swimming pool as well. I actually used to live in Etoile 2. So if you're buying the east side units of Etoile Gold, you might not have a good view because you're facing direct to another building. And on the north side of Etoile Gold, right now they have a BOFO presentation center. BOFO is another luxury developer, but in the future, BOFO already have a plan of developing 4 other new buildings, high-rise. So if you're buying north side units of Etoile Gold, you might have to worry whether the views will be there forever. On the northwest corner, you see another fenced up site. That's called Slate by Beatty, another high-rise building. Very nice build as well. I think they started selling that pre-sale about 2 years ago, and the starting price was just about $1,000 per square foot. But now it's a different time. You can't go back in time. Etoile Gold is your best price point right now in this area. On the west side of Etoile Gold, you have a progressive housing society. I think it's to help homeless people. One drawback of having that right now is you might have break-ins, because that's why when I lived at Etoile 2, what we experienced, we suspect it's because of those homeless people. But the good news is the zoning for this area is all high density. So by the time Etoile Gold is finished, likely this is going to be demolished. On the south side of Etoile Gold, they're all light kind of factory type of business. For example, they have a marble factory, they have car shops, fabrics, so those type of zoning, suburban kind of zoning. The drawback is you won't have green walkways like you have in Vancouver West Side. But the good thing is if you're buying south side facing Etoile Gold, you have likely gonna have unobstructed view to all the way to Metrotown. Yeah, that's basically what's happening. If you go look at more on the southeast corner, there's gonna be a train track. So you're gonna hear some train track sound. And also, if you're going to Metrotown, taking a shortcut, going this way rather than going through Wellington, then sometimes you can get blocked by train for about 10 minutes. What other things around here? Yeah, they have a Costco very close on Steel Creek as well. More on the east side, you will have the bowling alley right now. Another developer bought the land. It's called Celtic, gonna be a few other high-rise building as well. Majority of the townhouses along Douglas Road, on the kind of north side of Douglas Road, gonna be walk lift. So the first level of the townhouse is gonna be accounting, tattoo type of small type of business. The second floor or third floor of the townhouse will be living for you. So yeah, this is a nice location in between Brentwood Station and Hold'em SkyTrain Station. Probably more close to Hold'em SkyTrain, 5 minutes walk. Decent location, so check this out.